jolly good day, my fellow friends. Oh god, is that actually going to be my opening? Stuff it. Let's go with it. Anyway, I know what you're thinking. Well, aren't you going to talk about memes? Or your first school fight? Nope! Instead, I'ma talk about my poor love life. Because it's near Valentine's Day and I thought this would be cool or interesting or something. But here's the sad thing. I've never actually been in a real relationship. Like, ever. I mean, it's not like I'm not social or anything, and I don't know how to talk to people, and I know I'm not the best looking at least I'm in real good shape. But apparently that doesn't matter. Basically, the main reason I've never had a real relationship in the first place is simply because I don't want a girlfriend. Yes, I've never had a girlfriend because I never wanted one. Oh my gosh, Mark! Are you saying you're gay? No. Then why wouldn't you want to spend time being with a nice girl who would love you with all their heart and treat you like a prince? Because, 1, she doesn't exist, and 2, if she's real, I haven't found her yet. But you never know, I might find her someday. Well, this is depressing and boring. Hey, screw you, man! I'm having a moment here! Anyway, just because I've never been in a real relationship before doesn't mean I hadn't had some awkward moments in my life. So why don't we start with that? For example, my first kiss. It was stolen. Yeah, my first kiss was stolen. Let me explain. When I was really little, like in primary school. By the way, for those who don't know what a primary school is, it's basically the very first school you go to as a child. I think I was around 6 or 7 at the time. Anyway, back then my favourite thing to do was colour in. And so did this other girl who shared the same class as me. I can't remember her name, so we'll just call her... what's a cute name for a girl? Kate? Yeah, we'll go with Kate. Shout out if you're called Kate. Anyway, me and Kate used to colour and draw pictures together. She'd always draw pictures of herself, while I was drawing badass pics of my boy Spider-Man. I was really into him back then, and well, that hasn't changed. I'm still a big fan of his. I can't wait for his new game to come out. But back to the story. While we were drawing, Kate was looking at my drawings and was like, "Oh wow, it looks so good. You're real good at drawing. Can you draw me?" And I was just staring at her thinking, "Are you blind? My drawings are barely recognizable while yours almost looks like a selfie of yourself, but on the paper. Like she made selfies before the selfie even became a thing." You know, I don't even know why, but even to this day, girls just seem to know how to draw way better than I can ever hope to be. I mean, have you seen their handwriting? It's like the most beautiful writing I've ever seen. It's so neat, while mine... Well, this is what my handwriting looks like. It's okay, you can laugh. Laugh at how your 11-year-old brother or sister, or whoever you know that's younger, who can write better than me. I already know. Even my younger brother and sister can write better than me. Oh, and don't get me started on them. I'm saving that for another video. But anyway, Kate ended up asking me if I could draw a picture of her. And I'm like, okay, sure. But you probably won't look as cute in the picture though. I swear to God, that was probably had to be my smoothest compliment I have ever given to a girl. Like nothing could top that. And after I said that, I looked at her and she was bright red and I didn't even know what was up with her at the time. So I continued my best to draw the picture of her. The picture I ended up making didn't look too bad, but personally I thought it looked rubbish. But Kate really liked it. A few days later, we started playing outside together and having fun. Until one day, she came up to me and asked me if I liked anyone. And me, being the big idiot that I am, didn't know what she was really on about. So I just casually said, well, I like you, because I thought it was common to like your friends, and she was the only one I was hanging out with at that time. She started blushing and was turning all red, and then she decided to stutter the words, well, I like you too. I thought she meant that in a friend kind of way, because then I never seen any romantic films, or even know what romance was at that time. So this all literally felt casual and normal for me, like everything was fine. When in reality, everything was just blowing over my head. Like it's the same way when your mother tells you to do something in the house, and it just goes completely over my head. Like the same way. I ain't really paying attention to the big picture here. But then she looks at me and asks me if I can close my eyes. And me completely not getting what she was going on, just went with it. And I closed my eyes, but then I feel her lips gently peck mine. She stole my first kiss! Like, I wasn't prepared for this at all, and it completely caught me off guard, and I just ended up standing there with my eyes wide open, looking at her in shock. Like, you did not just do what I think you just did there. But before I could really say anything, or even react, the teacher started calling everyone back inside because lunchtime was over. And she was gone. I just stared at her for the rest of that afternoon, but didn't say anything to her. Long story short, after that, Kate stopped coming to draw or even colour with me. She started playing outside and started hanging out with other kids and completely ignored me. Like, why? It's like one day you like me so much that you even went so far to steal my first kiss, and the next, you're walking around pretending I'm Casper the freaking ghost. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end this video here. I'm sorry. I did have another 2 stories that I'd started drawing about my sad love life, and I was gonna put them into this video, but it was taking way too long, and I really wanted to upload something for Valentine's Day. So if you want to see the next 2 stories, just let your boy know in the comments. And if you're like me, this Valentine's Day, like every year, you're gonna buy a big box of chocolates for yourself, because you love yourself. And I love chocolate. It's so good. Like the video if you're doing the same. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a jolly good day.